Good morning. Welcome to my channel. It's a cold winter day here. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a bit of pointers on this new kit I've been working with. As you know, it's by Lynn. It's just gorgeous colours. The vibrancy of the kit is amazing. Just amazing. I haven't finished decorating it. I just thought I'd show you a few pages. That's done on tea-dyed pages. And it's just vibrant. Absolutely vibrant. So I went with some of her colours as much as possible. Now this is a very colourful kit. So for anybody starting out in the junk journaling world, it's actually a beautiful kit to work with. So what I'm going to do today is just show you some basic techniques that I learnt myself through YouTube, and basically how to create more journaling cards. Lynn's provided lots of envelopes. I've got a couple of her past kits there I'm utilising in this kit. I mean, look at the envelopes. They're just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yummy. And the thing is, it's to show you how to use them. How cute. How cute. Need to find an old letter to put in there. But the thing, she provided us with lots of words. So, starting over first, I was watching Tracy Fox. Now, who doesn't like Tracy Fox? Well, I love her, and I have learnt so much from her videos and whatnot. So, what I learnt the other week while watching one of her videos, such a simple technique, but we don't think of it, you know, like, obviously it takes a lot of thought into putting digital kits together, what works, what doesn't work, and what not. So, I'm just trying to find a page where we can attach what I want to attach. Now, this is what I learnt off Tracy Fox. Keep that there because I need to show you that. What did I learn? Where is my envelope? Oh goodness. Sorry guys, I did have it in front of me and I don't know what happened with it. Just excuse me 1 second. Who doesn't have leftover stuff from kits? Well, I do. So I was watching YouTube the other day and Tracy Fox came up with such a great idea. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought of it myself. So I'm grateful for people like her. So the idea she came up with is a journaling booklet in your envelope. Now, I haven't as yet sewed that because I want to decorate the pages a little. Who doesn't like decorating pages, whether it's a small journal, big journal and whatnot. So I haven't done that to it yet. So what I'm trying to do, before I decorate a little bit, I want to show you the little mini file photo that Lynn produced for the journal. I did have a tie for it. It's only me that stuffs up, but anyway, here's the little journal I come up with from the kit. This is basically the file folder, and Lynn's beautiful thing was, why not use it into a mini journal, little traveller's notebook. Now I need to decorate that. So what I've did, I sewed my signature in between the envelope. So that needs decorating, as you can see. So today is basically showing you this technique, because I wouldn't have thought of it myself. And don't you hate that when you don't think of something yourself? I mean, it's looking you in the eye, and all I would have thought to put in there was a letter. So what I'll do, I'll seal that. That needs decorating, so obviously I've got to keep it out. Now, another thing that she has come up with is all these beautiful words. Now, a lot of us don't know what to do when it comes down to layering and stuff like that. Look, when you layer, you don't need to layer a lot. We think we do, but we don't have to. So in this instance, I'm going to take a little bit of this lace and I'm going to put it over my envelope because it's the pinks that I used. And I'm also going to use a charm, because I love my charms, as you all know. Use a bolt pen, or you can actually use a little clip, but I'm going to use a bolt pen for this. And it's just so refreshing to think that we can come up with little techniques that will enable us to journal to our heart's content. And that's all I want to do, is actually journal to my heart's content. I want to create, I want to create and keep creating. Where's my other bolt pens? This is what happens when you're not prepared. Well, I was prepared till I dropped something. So I'll do it over this. Yeah, so I like adding bolt pins I should say, to whatever journaling item I use. I don't use heaps. I might put the odd one or two there. So what I'll do, I'll grab it by the envelope and just attach it like that. I will make sure that is glued properly, because I haven't yet, because I want to make sure the bolt pen's on that. And because Lynn's created words, I will also put on that a word, and I might put fairy. And that's the beauty of digital kits. You are given so much stuff to create with, and it's basically learning what to do with that. And you know, sometimes it's not that easy. So YouTube is good. So yeah, basically that little journal that's in that envelope was a Tracy Fox's idea. Sorry, I've got to give credit where credit's due to our beautiful journalists on YouTube, or in our groups for that matter. So I'm going to actually use a word. And there. I'll bring it down a bit because I really want to see that lace. So you've just decorated an envelope. And not only have you decorated an envelope, you are able to put a little journal book in there. Another thing that sometimes we get stuck on decorations. Well, here's a simple little technique. This is just a scrapbooking page. That's all it is, scrapbooking page. So all you do, keep your colour palette as much as possible close to the journals you're working on, because it's not always, you're not going to always like what's on the kit. So I just create little journaling cards and from my scrapbooking, because it just sits there. And the thing is, waste not, want not. So because I like a lot of ephemera in my journals, I always add more. I've got plenty, but I still add more. And that's the beauty of junk journaling. In some journals, I go through the top. In others, I don't add as much. So that was easy to decorate. All I did was got a bit of fabric, and this is the fabric I actually used for the cover. So I always try and use what's on my cover, because it's really handy. So we've got that. We need a bit of pink. See, normally before I glue everything on before I start chopping, but anyway. So that's for there. And there. So let's decorate this. And look, it's so simple. It really is. It's amazing how much scrapbooking paper you have actually got lying around. So it's handy to use in your digital kits, because otherwise it's just going to lie there. And I'm not one to waste things. So what I've done is glued that on. Now, if I want to make this as a little tuck, I am then mindful how far I go with gluing it. But I want it glued this way. So I will glue that end and that end. So it just gives me the right to actually tuck a little something there if I want to. It's just a simple technique, really. It's all about simple stuff. You keep things simple and you are able to come up with beautiful techniques for yourself. And because, like I said, I want to put a lot of ephemera in this kit, because of the chosen person I'm giving it to will like heaps of ephemera with it. And that's another thing I'm mindful of. Who's going to own this journal? So because I know who it's going to, I basically know that I need to create for that person. So that's adding a little bit more stuff than I would normally add. So there. Again, I will get a bolt pin because I can. Because I can. It's my grandson's favourite saying. Because he can. Oh, where's the clips? I did have plenty of them, I swear. They go missing in action. And this is the problem when you try and do a tutorial and stuff goes missing in action. So what we might use instead is a clip. And normally I would choose the colour of my the right colour, which I thought I had. I have got some other ones here. Yes. Sorry about that. It's just finding things that work and utilising what you've got. Like, you don't need to go shopping each time you buy a digital kit because you've actually got all the stuff there. We just forget it. We forget that we've got half this stuff in our stash. I used some journal pages in this kit. Now all I have to do is get a little bit of ephemera. Let me see what I can find. And I've got to be mindful that it actually goes with the kit. So I'm going to put this little sucker in. And that's going to go really well. Now I could either put it there, which I think it'll look cute, and to make sure it's going to hang in there, I will put a little bit of extra glue, because I won't be tucking anything more in there. There. Actually, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to stick it there. Oops. I want to be able to tuck things in there, so this is what I'm trying to be mindful of. So I'm going to stick that there. And I'm going to get a mittens. Everyone's got these. And that's the beauty. Whatever is in your stash is quite fine. So I try to utilise, like I said, these are cheap. They're not expensive to buy. Only thing I'm mindful of is I ink them because they're white. But I tend to leave the white showing because I think they look quite cute. So because I want that there, I think I want it on that side. Or no, I want it on this side. See, you can change your mind. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to put my clip through there. But I want it to show. It needs a little thing, but I still like it. If I want it to be up on the edge, which I like, oops, it come out. It really needs a small little ring, which I'll put on it later. But like I said, these things are cute and you can do amazing things with them. Now, because we won't worry about that, you know to use a dangler, and you can use pins and whatever to decorate your journal page or your journal card. Now, what I want to do is actually put a word in there, because Lynn has provided words and I like using words. So, again, you don't want to leave. So I'm going to put Faith there. She's got all sorts of words in this journal kit, which is great. So I've got to figure out where it's going to go, and it's not going to interfere with whatever I'm going to be putting up there. Maybe it might go there. Nope. Maybe not. Maybe here. That's better. See, sometimes you've got to remove something for something to work. And this is the beauty of working with digital kits. Sometimes the kit itself is the only thing that's going to work. So I'm going to point that across there. I still didn't ink it as well as I wanted to. I don't know about you, but I'm into inking. So that's another little technique. Also, because I don't think I've got anything I want to put with it. We can pretend that's a journaling card. It is a journaling card, obviously, but I'm pretty certain there's no birds in this kit, but you can tuck it in there. So it's always good to have that tuck spot, and you've got a tuck spot there. You're going to tuck there. You know, I thought I had some other stuff there. That's the thing. Too much stuff. Oh, I can tuck that in there. But I don't want to hide that, sorry. Because I really like that effect by itself. So that's two things you can do. Like I said, don't know why that fell off, but anyway, I didn't have it in properly. And I want that actually on there because I think it looks cute. I don't even necessarily care that there isn't a little ring. They will hang better with a ring though. But for now it can stay like that because knowing me, I will forget to actually put this in my journal. So now that's safely in. I hope I don't lose it again. Yes, that's in. I'm going to put it across here. There you go. Quite cute. And like I said, you've got a journaling spot there. Just got bigger cards there, but no. So there's two journaling cards with two different concepts really, but utilising what's in the kit, and that's what that is about. Now, this is one. This is one of Lynn's other kits that I had, and I thought I'll use it as a pocket. So that's again one of Lynn's journaling cards. So this tag is going to be made up of a pocket. So I'm going to land it there, as I can. No, I don't like that. So now what I'll do is I'll find a journaling card to go in it, and I'll attach it to the back, on the back I should say. I always leave room to move, so that will go there, and that's going to be my pocket. Even though Lynn's produced pockets for me, or for the kit I should say, I still make up some of my own things. So in that, I could basically put now my journaling card with wings on it. So I'm utilising that, and I'll get rid of that because I don't really like it there. Now because she has produced this as well, again, I made some note paper for journaling, and there was actually something I wanted to put amongst that, and I don't know where it's gone. And I was prepared, mind you, or I thought I was prepared, but no, not always. Not always. I'm just going to see what I've done with it. Ah, there it is. I love this. So I decided to make that as part of this little book. Now, as you can see, I'll need to trim that to size because I don't like throwing things out, and that was left out of the kit because I used the other page of it for something else. But blend it in well. Takes you 2 seconds to sew it in the middle, and then you can decorate. You can start, you can do whatever. So with this, I haven't quite decided what to do with it yet. It's like a pocket tuck. So what I really wanted to do, don't you hate it when you have to your brain's not working first thing in the morning. But I did want to get this done so that you can actually see it. So I actually want that to be a pocket and a tuck. And the only way I was going to do it was if I could find, see that's one of Lynn's other pockets. I always put them up like that. She's got these beautiful, look at this. How cute is that? And that's the magic of kits. Now, what I wanted to do is find a page for this. Because these pages are just gorgeous. They really are. So what I wanted to do is not quite that. I wanted to find a spot for it. Just such a beautiful kit. Oh, look, see the colours in the pages? I don't want to disturb them. Now I added too much lace as per usual. So, my only choice is, I think, is going to be, is to attach it, I might attach it to this page. And then I can put the pad in like that. Now I'm gonna, like I said, sew on that. I will clip it on so I know I'm not going to lose it. My phone keeps going. The beauty of this, I'm learning as I go as well. So I've attached a pad to there. Oops, if I can get a pad and an envelope. Or you could use it as a pocket, whichever way you want to. So I've got a pad and pocket there. That still needs decorating. And there I thought I'll tuck my little envelope. I need to find it a note to put with it. And I might find a word. See, in this journal, I'm not using heaps of pockets, I'm using more ephemera. So this is why I've made it the way I've made it. Not everybody likes using heaps of ephemera, but I actually like myself. Depending what type of journal, because of the way I made this journal, I have to go with the colour palette that I went with. I'll put that there. But before I put it down, you know what I think's missing? There's a little bit of this, a little bit of pink. Just a bit of layer, and then I better ink it. So it goes there. We'll put the word there. There's something I haven't done there that needs to be done. So I'm always mindful I want to showcase my words and whatever I use. Now this is another Tracy Fox idea. What it is, I've sewn a music sheet into pockets and also made that side pocket there. Because I'm not a great fan of music sheet. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not. So I'm glad that I actually didn't have to use it. Now I want to fix that a bit because I just feel it needs that bit more. So again, I will put a bit of my pink there won't be much left of this pink when I'm finished. Do I want it there? It's again deciding where you want your placements to be. Like, I didn't want this to be like that. That's why I've cut away from it. Plus, I'm mindful, I didn't have a lot anyway, so I needed it for my embellishments. Because like I say, I'm always mindful of the fact that when I'm doing a journal kit, it's, what's the word I'm looking for? I've got to be colour coordinated. So I tend to stay with the colours of the kit. Yes, I might venture out of it, and sometimes I go truly overboard with some journals. But this kit, I have stayed within its boundaries because I really love the way it is. And I'm going to put that there or there. No, I'm not. I know what I'm going to do. Again, I'm trying to stay within the boundaries of the kit, if you notice. So this time, I am going to use a bit of white, and I'm actually going to put it up here. So yeah, when you're doing your journals, just have a little think about how you're going to put your placements, you know, what do you actually need it for, and stuff like that. And honestly, you'll come up with ideas. I'll put the word up before I stick that down, because again, I want to use a clip. On here. So I'll just give it a bit of that. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get too much off that. Do not cut your page. So, my placement of that will be here. But I do need the jump rings. So there you go. So on the other side you've got the pad, and on this side we can utilise one of the jumbo journaling card that I made out of one of Lynn's pages. Again, utilising Lynn's pages. Love that. So I'm going to put that there. Again, I've got to ink this up. See, sometimes, you know, I forget to do this sort of stuff till I actually go through the journals where I'm doing this, because I do forget. Then it comes to do the tutorial and I'm thinking, oh no, I buggered up. So with my other envelope, I'm going to put it up here. Don't forget that's got the notebook. And I really love it. Really, really, really love it. Again, because I've used silver pens, I'll use a silver one. And it doesn't need a bead because it's already got one on it. So envelopes are a great tool for your journals. So you can use another journaling card. Again, this is from one of Lynn's other kits. I thought there was another one I made up. Yeah, I think I like that. since there's flowers there. Now, I want to put something there, because that does not look complete to me. Nah, doesn't look good. Maybe not. Maybe not. So, what I've done... Oh gosh, I've gone literally over, ladies. So what I've done is basically created a tuck there, which I'm going to have to get that out of there, and, oh no, I might put it like that. It doesn't have to be inside the pocket at all. Or not, I don't know. Hang on, I'm going to get it out of there, because I've decided to use this page. So there. So I've kept that page now free. You can put a word there, you can put whatever you like. Now, I hadn't completed this because I wasn't sure what to do with it, but I am now, so I just need a bit of white lace. Again, I want to utilise a word. And we might look at twinkle. There is 2 shades of words. You've got magical, you've got vintage. So there's a lot of words there that can be utilised through the whole journal. Okay, I'll put it that way. So okay, I'm really, really happy with this journal. Love the colours. So there's a little postcard she made. All of it's been sewn. So in there, I'm going to put this envelope she made too. Now I can add a letter or an invoice or whatever it may be to this journal, and that will be completed. And I thought it just went well with the pinks. So, what next? We finish this one off. Because that's the thing, you know, when you do your pockets like this, especially with music paper, I think it's a brilliant idea. Like I said, I'm not a great fan of having too much. There's another envelope there that Lynn made. So, okay, that can go back there. Or can it? Yeah, it can. And then let's decorate here. And that's really giving it a good ink so it blends in with the actual. Gee, I hope I'm not boring you, because this is actually taking longer than I thought. I just wanted to create a little bit of difference, because I don't want to be doing the same thing all the time when I do a journal. I want to challenge myself, and honestly, it is challenging at times, but it's actually easier than you think. And the beauty of it, you can't go wrong. It's junk journaling. So everyone knows I'm a fan of layers. You normally can use a glue stick to put this down, but I've decided I wanted that. really like it. Again, I don't want it blousy, so I just cut a bit off. And again, I actually might put it on this side. And I like leaving my bits and pieces all hanging too. So now, I need a word. And I think we're going to use magical. So, nothing I did was actually wrong. I've just played with the kit basically in front of your eyes and decided what I would utilise and what would work for me in this kit. So, the thing is, that's not quite working for me. So I might get a bit of fabric. Again, fabric pieces, you can't go wrong. Yes. So layer your fabric. Look, I'm a great fan of digital kits because I can utilise them all the time. So, and they're not expensive to buy. Everyone, some ladies think, oh no, this is going to be a very expensive venture. Actually, digital kits aren't. They're a lot cheaper than buying scrapbooking paper. Most times I will print on tea-dyed pages. I am careful to make sure that they're dried very lightly. Otherwise, what can happen to your journal is that you, when you go to put it through your printer, you could actually cause it grief. So far, that's the journal. I don't think I'm going to do any more to the actual journal itself. I really like what's in there. That's a tuck there, so I'll utilise it with my Lynn's library cards. Oh, I don't want to hide that picture. That picture's my favourite. So I'll go to the back. It is really an amazing kit. There you go. Put the journaling card there. I love the bottles. I don't do anything to them. That's how much I love them. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to add that to it as well. To give a lot of journaling. We need journaling. You need, what's the word I'm looking for? I, myself, like having a lot of journaling space. Not everybody else does, but I do. So I'm one to add. Now, because I don't like the whiteness of that, I will actually just go along and, I mean, it looks all right, but still. And this is from one of the fairy books I had here. And I just really liked it. And I didn't want to do anything to change it. So, I think that was a bad hit. I was going to put that pocket here, like that. Actually, I will. Because I can utilise it. So, I'll do it in the middle, and I'll do it on the sides. And when you put it into your journal, into your page, just be a tad mindful that you're not, whoops, getting glue everywhere like I nearly just did. too soon. So there you are. So instead of making that into one pocket, I actually made it into two. That's how I like using them. And again, I can utilise these. So there's a lot of journaling cards. So it's actually a library pocket. But and can I do anything to change it? Actually, I can. And that's the thing. You know what? With a journal, sometimes it can be where you're not going to actually ever finish it, because you'll go over it and you'll find more things to do. So I'm going to do that. And again, find a word I like. And in this case, I'm going to put twinkle. Oops. I'll tell you, it's a clumsy day for me. So I hope you've seen what I've been doing and that this works for you. Sorry I've taken too long. Thanks for coming along and subscribing to me. I am going to have a journal giveaway when I reach 300 subscribers. Did I just say that? Yes, I did. Yes, so I will give there. And I think that's completed it. So it's amazing what you can do with your pages. So Lynn's journal is that. And there's this one, and I haven't finished with this one. And that one actually had a tie. This ties around it. So it's really cute. Cute to have a little mini journal that goes inside your bigger journal. So hopefully you've gotten something out of today. Playing with colour can be tricky, but oh, so much fun. So much fun. So that fits in there. And that's your journal. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for joining with me. I've been on here for an hour. I can't believe it. I hope I haven't been talking crap. But anyway, have a nice day and thanks for tuning in.